I would like to also introduce some ocular exercises. These are eye exercises. It turns out that there's research and a tradition that goes back, to my knowledge, as far as Wilhelm Reich, the psychoanalyst, who talked about a link between eyesight, a vision, where we're looking, how we're looking, and thinking. And this even, he mentioned, it goes into some biological aspects of myelination of the optic nerve in childhood, in infancy, and the connection with musculature in the body. So without going into too much detail about Reich's idea of the eye lock, I'd like to introduce some ocular exercises that might bring to your attention and change the way you're thinking, and bring to your attention the experience of vision and thought and awareness. So to begin with, I'm going to take the eyes and just relax them and relax the body, and kind of take what they call a soft gaze, a soft focus. That means just like a general awareness of everything around you from your field of vision. You can put your arms out and see where that field of vision begins and ends. I can see mine is right here's the borderline of my vision, of my visual experience. Right there's the borderline, and on the sides there is the borderline for me. And you can take your eyes and begin by just doing circles around, and slow circles. You can go all the way to the left, all the way to the right, up, down, and you can do an X pattern, so upper right down to lower left, upper left, down to lower right, and come back to the center. You do figure 8 pattern, so follow your finger. Reverse. And you can take your finger and follow it down, finger like this. Would also focus on the whole. So take your finger, maybe put it out to here, find a spot that you focus on and look at it and focus just on the fingertip. And now switch the focus to the full range of eyesight, peripheral vision out here. Focus, aware of the whole. Focus, aware of the whole. Focus, aware of the whole. You can look at the wall 20 feet away, find a point on the wall, something to focus on at the distance, and focus on it, and then come to the fingertip and focus on the fingertip. And then switch back to the wall in the distance, focus on a spot, and back to the fingertip. This is stretching and exercising all of the muscles that are contracting the lens in the eye, also moving the eye. When you're looking at a piece of sheet music, try to look at the entire sheet music as an exercise and go from focusing on measure to entire phrase, measure to entire phrase, measure to entire phrase. And you'll want to get in the habit of seeing a measure and taking in the information of the measure. You can then exercise that between measure to 2 measures, measure 2 measures, to seeing 4 measures, 2, 4, 2, 4, and then a soft focus to see the entire piece of music, the entire sheet of music. Okay, so these are ocular exercises which will affect thinking. Be aware when you're out walking and you're out talking, what your eyes are doing when you're thinking. Are you coming into some focus up here in your forehead or down at the ground? Or are you taking in the entire landscape? And try to exercise the thing that's the opposite of what you habitually do. And It's an experiment to see how this affects your experience of the world, how it influences your thinking, and how it influences your music making as well.